Hello, Art 1 students. I realize that some of you have been stuck at home for a while and might need to do a little catching up. So I'm going to go over what we did, what is due, and how to catch up. It really isn't that bad at all. Now these are the 4 things that are graded in Skyward. Egyptian art and Renaissance art are kind of the easiest ones to do. All you have to do there is watch the video and answer these questions. The biggest, most important question is the final one. On Renaissance art, it's going to ask you to compare and contrast Egyptian art and Renaissance art. So watch the video, answer the questions. As long as you do a pretty good job of that, you'll get all the points. The next thing is drawing exercises. Now these are practice. They're practice. So there's not very many points, just 4 points. The first thing we did is a value scale and geometric forms. Now if you are new to drawing, I recommend that you watch this video and practice doing the value scale and shading in the forms. If you are pretty proficient already, you're pretty good at drawing, then you can skip that. Now the next thing we did is we looked at pictures of a still life and we drew them in pencil, and then we did them in colored pencil. So you can watch this video. Let me just check here. That should show you how to do that. Yep. So I just go through step by step how to draw this in pencil, how to get it shaded to look 3D. So that would be the next thing for you to do, would be to take care of that. And then in colored pencil, now I guess I will, I don't seem to have that video on there, but I will put it on there. And that's right here. We'll just go through it quick right now. So with colored pencils, it's very similar to pencils. Our goal is to use many different values and then try to create forms. So you're going to have to just bring up a picture of a still life on your computer, on your Chromebook, and we want to get where it's light, we make it light, where it's dark, we make it dark. Now the key with colored pencils is layering, layering, layering. Don't just use one color for the yellow, one color for the brown, one color for the in-between. Notice how many different pencils I have. In the shadow, I'm going to layer some brown. I'm going to layer some light and dark brown. I'm going to have some yellow, and I put that yellow into my shadow as well as into these middle values. I'm going to bring a lighter yellow in there. And the challenge is to simply draw what you see in the picture. Sounds easy, is not quite as easy. But this is practiced. Again, do the best you can. Take chances. Trust your instincts, right? If you see a little red in there, throw a little red in there. If you see a little blue, try layering blue in. It really doesn't hurt to try. And the more you practice, the better you get. So layer lots and lots of colors. Just take your time. You don't have to press so hard that we're hurting our wrist or anything. It's more about figuring out how to get different lights and darks by layering different colors. Okay? And again, this is practice. It's very, very few points. And at the end of the quarter, I can count these, right, if they don't help you. I'm going to put them in Skyward right now. That's to communicate with your parents, to let them know that yes, you're following along, yes, you're keeping up, and to give you a little feedback about how you're doing. And I'll put this video onto Google Classroom. And I'll put this video on Google Classroom as well. I'll put that on soon, so I may not be able to narrate it for you. So all that practice goes into turn-in drawing exercises. Okay, the geometric forms, the pencil and the color pencil. Take pictures and put them into this assignment. There is a reflection in the slides, so answer those questions as best you can. This is what you're being graded on. I can use many different values. I can make the objects look 3D, and I can draw the shapes mostly accurate. Answer those 4 questions, and you're done. Turn in observational drawing. Now this is the final piece. This is the one that is going to be graded. It's 12 points, and that is simply looking at one object and drawing it as accurately as I can. Now this is a nice example of drawing a still life. Notice how this person holds the pencil loose. They have guidelines in there. And to start out, they're drawing very geometric. Right? They're just getting the lines in about right, because you're not going to get it perfect right away. Then they go back, they round things out, they look for the darkest shadows, clean it up a little bit, and then start looking at more details. Again, starting with the darkest shadows, building those, and doing it bit by bit. I do have another video on YouTube that I will put on Google Classroom. I think I'll put a topic in there that says something about catching up if you're behind. So it's not too bad to get done with our first assignments. So there's 4 things to get turned in, 2 videos. Again, these are pretty easy. Watch the video, answer the question. Practice. Watch this video, that will guide you through, and I'll add the colored pencil one. And then do the final observational drawing. One object, set it in front of you, and after all that practice, hopefully we can draw that fairly accurately. It's not easy, but it should be easier. And I do have a video on YouTube. I will find that and try to get that on there for you when I put it in from distance learning about doing a still life kind of step by step. Well, I'll try to find that and get that on Google Classroom as I post this. If you have any questions, go to Google Classroom. You can either ask me within the assignment or you can email me. It would also be good if you're going to be out for an extended time to set up a Google Meet during period 8. I'm assuming you're doing most of your classes asynchronous. So if I see you out for a long time this week, I'm going to send invites to meet individually just to see how you're doing, right? It is on you to communicate. All right, I will put things on here. I will do the best I can to explain what you need to do. But you're going to have to communicate with me. Let me know if you're stuck and what other support you need, okay? Well, good luck, and I hope to see you in school soon. If you need anything from me, please send an email right away.